Hi, I'm Diana Swain. Right now, people are recalling their memories of Wasaga Beach after several businesses burned to the ground there today. Wasaga Beach is about 2 hours north of Toronto on Georgian Bay. 16,000 people live here year-round, but more than 2 million visit during the summer months. And this strip of buildings is bustling in the summer. 22 buildings in all, a mix of 17 businesses and 5 apartments, much of it destroyed tonight. And with it, the livelihoods of the people who work there. Michelle Chung has been speaking to people in Wasaga Beach all day. She has the latest from there.
Wasaga Beach will never look the same again. Most of the old wooden shops built in the 50s are gone, burned to the ground. Huguette Chadwick ran a swimwear store on the main drag for 15 years. All she has left to show for it now are the keys.
I never thought that I would see an inferno like this. I'm totally shocked. I'm in a state of shock because we lost everything.
The fire started about 1 o'clock in the morning and was still smoldering more than 12 hours later. The situation went from bad to worse quickly.
The conditions were totally working against us. The winds were, I don't know the exact miles per hour, but they were very strong winds, and they were forcing the fire towards the other buildings.
The fire chief says within 10 minutes, the flames had jumped from one side of the street to the other, eventually hitting 22 buildings.
It was flames at least 35 feet high.
Scott Simmons was the first to call 911. Like many others in the town, he took amateur video of the flames. It was a long night.
We had to move to the front of the house because there's too much smoke for us to sleep. And then there was a lot of activity out front of the house, so I got back up, and when I walked to the back, she'd gone up again really bad.
This is from the 40s, okay? This is what burnt, this whole side here and the whole side there, so the whole thing.
John Hutchinson is one of the many residents we spoke to who think the fire is a good thing.
We have a lot of old buildings here in Wasaga, and eventually we're going to get rid of all of them. You know, there's still places where you got to go outside for a shower or a bathroom, and they're from when I was a kid. You know, so I went through all that, but now we're into the 2007. So hopefully this will improve the image of the beach.
A developer had bought up many of the buildings with plans to renovate the area in a couple of years, and that has fueled rumors the fire was started deliberately. But the fire marshal's office says it doesn't know exactly what happened yet, and the weather is going to make it harder to find out.
The worst thing for a fire investigator is the snow, because you have to dig it out before you can get at what you're looking for, and so yeah, as you dig out, the snow covers.
The fire marshal's office says it'll take several days to figure out how the fire got started. In the meantime, the mayor of Wasaga says the good news is the town has months to rebuild before the start of the busy summer season. Michelle Chung, CBC News.